有幸為你
播出一場精闢嘅視訊會議，主題係
師徒之間節目，行為思想高貴，一心只要上帝。12集之9 2014年9月15日，以英文開始於美國加州洛杉磯。
Yes, I told you guys that you can't always blame a leader. You know, it's a collective consciousness of the whole nation that produce one kind of leader or another. Even if the good leader is right there, they won't vote for them, or they won't. So the leader may be obscure to them, or maybe don't come out, or have no chance to come up. You see? But if the consciousness of the whole country is good, then it's good. Canada is a very good country, humanity-wise, human rights-wise. So they deserve good leaders, yeah? And Italian, I tell you what, I love Italy. They are so good to animals. They produce a lot of vegetarian dog food, and it's full of nutrition and good research to make it, beautiful. My dogs, when they eat dog food, they eat Italian dog food. Vegan, yes. And they make a lot of vegan croissants, vegan chocolate, vegan chocolate ice cream, vegan all kind of vegan cheese, vegan. Oh, the Italian people, they're so good, really.
Very good.
I also like Italy a lot, for many different reasons. People are friendly, and if they did something to you and you bring them some gift, they just accept them so graciously, They never question why, they never doubt your intention. I like the people. Also, the doctors in Italy, they are ethical, they are very superb, and they're so compassionate, loving, and caring. Very kind doctors. Yeah, one time I had to go to an emergency in Italian hospital, just a small hospital. And they treated me right away. They don't ask for ID, nothing.
Wow.
That's a good one. And then after it's all done, I say, okay, how much do I have to pay you now for your hospital? Because I'm not Italian and I don't have insurance here. He said, no, you don't have to pay anything. It's okay. Just a small treatment. You don't have to. I said, but I have to. You're a hospital and people have to pay tax for it and all that. He said, no, never mind. We're happy to pay tax for you. This is a young doctor who told me this.
Wow.
It's a she. And he said, never mind, we're happy to pay tax for you. I said, yes, but I have to contribute because I don't have insurance here. Please let me pay now. Oh, why you don't let me pay? She said, oh, you suffer enough. You suffer enough. We're just happy to make you feel better. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's just a small treatment.
Wow, amazing.
Yes, and, it's not about the money or anything. It's about the way she talked like that. I was so touched, and I don't know what to do. So I say, well, okay, then I just have to bring some gift here to the hospital. And she said, oh, no need. Really. We're just happy to make you feel better. Because you suffer enough. Why you have to pay? And why you have to do anything for us? We are the one who should give you happiness. You make you feel better. It was so touching the way she talked. And she really meant it. It was so sincere. So later, I brought some gift there just, for Christmas. Because it's Christmas, so I make an excuse. I said, it's Christmas. I can give things because it's in the name of Christ. So then they accept. Yeah, but they say, we were very happy to pay tax for you, to pay tax so that you can have the treatment here. My God. Understand that? Yeah?
Yes, wow, yes.
And she was a very young doctor still, They really have been taught well, the ethical side of medicine.
Yes, Master.
And then also the veterinarian, the doctors for dogs or animals, they're so loving, caring. So loving, caring. My God. And the treatment for the sick animals or dogs or pets are very, very considerate, very, very caring, very humane.
Very good.
Yeah, for example, if the dogs has been bitten by some kind of mosquito, it's called leishmaniasis, and they only have this in Mediterranean area. And the treatment is sometimes very, very, very painful. In other country, for example, if the dogs already contracted this infection from the leishmaniasis mosquitoes, Then in some other country, maybe nearby, they would give him twice a day injections.
Oh.
Very painful. But in Italy, they will only give them, like syrup to take once a day for a month. For example, like that. And if the dogs have cancer, for example, they have radiation treatment and chemotherapy. But very, very kind and very loving, very considerate. For example, in other country or maybe some neighboring country that I know, I don't want to mention it, of course, they would lengthen its treatment for like 1 month. You have to go and get a hotel somewhere and stay for 1 month or more. But in Italy, they try to pack their schedule for you, or within only 2 weeks.
Wow.
They inconvenience themselves even to work so that the treatment get faster, so that you can bring your dog home quicker. That's number one. And chemotherapy in other countries, maybe, or in other place, you probably have to have IV injection to the dogs, and it take about half an hour or something. But Italy, they just give you medicine, tablet to take.
Wow.
Really, many things consider. The Italian countries, people are very, very humane, very friendly. I like them very much.
Yes, Master.
If the dogs go to the vet and all that, I would always, sometime in the middle of treatment or in the middle of visit, sometimes they have to visit, several times. In the middle of that, I would bring gifts, some small things, snacks, and thank you letter, just for de-stressing. And mostly they would say, oh, no, don't need, and all that. Italian vet, no. They always accept it with happiness and smile, gift, big gift or small gift. They say, wow, we never had such big gifts before. Thank you. Lovely. Just like that. They're so gracious people. They make you happy even just receiving your gifts, They don't make a lot of fuss, or they don't, meaning they just so simple, and honest and just happy.
Yes, Master.
I guess Italian have a lot of sun or something, or it's just the system of Italian government, or, the ethical system in Italy is to be applauded, is to be admired, and maybe to be copied.
Right, Master.
Yeah, that's why I'm telling it here. Maybe some other country would consider updating their treatments for animals or for humans. All the doctors in Italy that I met, they're so kind, so loving, so kind, so comforting. Even like blood tests, for example, blood tests. If I go to blood tests in Italy, before I was very ill for one time, several years ago, and I go blood test, and the doctor would do it himself, and so gentle that you don't even feel it. And he do it so carefully and gently, and just one time.
Wow.
And I said to the doctor, why is it you do it so gently? I don't even feel anything. And in other places, they normally do several times until they got it right. And it's very painful as well. I mean, I don't complain. I normally can bear it. But it's painful. And you do it so gentle and so nicely, and I don't feel nothing. He said, yeah, other places maybe they don't consider, because this is not their own skin. It's not their own flesh, that's why. And he laughed, and I also laughed. I said, oh, thank you, doctor. I wish they all think that, they are the one who get blood tests, to get the needle stick into their flesh instead of myself. It's just small thing like that, just to let the patient feel so good, really good. Any doctors at all that I have been to, compared to other places I have been to, they are so good. And the vet, they're really humane. They're really for their job. And I heard that in Italy, the exam for doctors are very, very strict. Maybe that's why.
I see.
Because they want to make sure that the doctors are there for treatment, for loving care for patients, either humans or animals, not for making profit.
Right, Master.
And, even the police in Italy, they are so kind and so polite. One time I was driving in Italy, through Italy, and then I had no park place. I just stay in the curve of the, in one side of the street, and stay in the car because I can't park. I need to go in one place, and I could not park the car. So I keep calling the people to come out, but they didn't come out to talk to me on the street instead. So I just have to wait there. And then the policeman saw that and he said, okay, I'm going to move my car now and you can park in my place. Imagine.
Wow, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and then he moved his car immediately and his colleagues were looking so that he can move his car backward. And then he said, now there you go. You can go park. He speaks in Italian, but then he knows that I don't understand. And then he speaks in English. Perfect accent. And I thought people told me that the Italian people don't like to learn English and most Italians don't speak English. That is not true. I went any shop, they speak English to me. I mean, not all of them speak like perfect and a lot, but they do try to speak English and they really are very accommodating.
Yes, Master.
And they are very, very kind to the tourists, very kind to the foreigners in any case, yes. They found that I donated a lot to different organizations in Italy.
Ah, I see, Master.
They tell each other in Italian, but I understood some because the organization's name, like Red Cross, for example, like that. And it's not even in my real name, but they knew it is me.
Wow.
And they even thanked me. They were so kind, and they invite me to their office and say, they asked me how to watch the Supreme Master television on the computer. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't know how. I really don't know. And I say, okay, maybe one of my friends here would show you. They are computer genius. I know nothing about computer. Please forgive me. And they say, and before that, they said, you can come in our office. You sit here now, you sit here. And they let me sit on their seat, the one and only in the seat in front of computer, They say, you are the police now, you can sit with us. Oh, so kind, so kind. And I need to go to the bathroom. They don't let me, they don't even tell me to go right there, right in front of the entrance, because that is for their visitors, They lead me all the way to the back where the police are using.
Wow.
And they were having a little lunch. Oh, I was so embarrassed, but they said it's cleaner here. Oh my God. Oh, I was so touched. Even police, they're so nice, so nice.
Wow, yes.
Actually, that was, Carabinieri, they call them. And the one who lent me his parking space is the police. They have different police in Italy. And they're both absolutely so kind, so kind. Wonderful people. Can you imagine that? Such a country, huh? People are so nice.
Yes, Master.
The reason why the police in Italy wanted to offer me their protection was because they told me I'm a good person, and they really even wanted to. One of the police even wanted me to show him how to meditate.
Wow.
And when it comes to why I stay in Italy instead of my house in a neighboring country, they say why I didn't stay in my other house in the neighboring country. I say, well, because I wasn't safe there. So they say, we are going to protect you. We will patrol your house all the time from now on to protect you. Please don't worry. We will protect you. And the way they said that, it was so sincere and so caring, and I was touched to tears, I have never had any such offer from any police anywhere else, so it was something new to me, first time in my life. And I came home, I still cry about it. I feel so good. I feel that they are so good, so good.
Yes, Master.
And there was a lady with the bended back, with the hunchback that fit in the seagulls. And I took the pictures and I sent it to you, to the Supreme Master television long time ago, several years ago.
Yes, Master.
She was Italian.
Oh, I see.
That was in Italy when I passed by that place. And she told me she does it every day.
Wow.
Yeah. And whenever I was in Italy, if I see her, I always give her money, like 500, 1,000 euros. And she said, no, what for? I said, no, it is for the birds that you feed. And then she fed also the stray cats, little cats and all that. So I give her the money all the time. Whenever I see her, if I pass by. Or I tell my assistant to give it to her, when they pass by. They're so nice people. Can you imagine that? That's that. That is that. And she was so old already. and she has a hunchback, and she just carry just the shopping trolley, you know. And she went to the shop and she buy what she needs for the birds, and she fed them by hand also. I observed that the last ritual, that when she feed them everything already, and the last piece she put it in her hand in the air, and then they come and snatch it from her hand like that. That's the last, and then they know it's gone. And then she went into her house, her apartment. You know, it was so touching, so touching. Wonderful people, you know. And, you know, many small things just to make people feel so good, you know, so friendly. They're so friendly to people. Even small things. One time, you know, I lived in France before, and sometimes I go to Italy to do shopping, and just go to the any small hardware shop, you know, where they sell nails and curtain pins and, you know, those small hardware store, right?
Yes, Master.
And then I discover they sell also, you know, ecological soap for washing clothes, for washing your face, for washing your hand, and other things, a cream and everything like that, just in there. And all ecological, all no testing on animals. Just like that, just a hardware store. And even other hardware store, they also sell similar things. It's so simple, so easy to find, you know, cosmetic without animal testing or without animal trace in Italy, even supermarket, anywhere. Of course, they don't carry all the ecological and non-animal testing product, but they do have a lot for your choice. And so easy for you to buy. You don't have to go any special shop to inquire about this. And many vegetarian or vegan stuff are made in Italy. We bought a lot of them from that. You can buy ice cream and all that in Italy. For the center, they always go to Italy to shop for vegan, you know, the snacks that you have.
Yes, Master.
Of course, they have them also in another country, but they don't have like vegan ice cream. Those are like the similar to the Magnum ice cream that they have, you know, chocolate coat outside and inside ice cream. You know, one time I was making fun, you know, I was kind of eating it and licking the ice cream in front of everybody to tease them, you know, because at that time we didn't have a lot for other people. I teased them a lot. I don't know if they show it to you, this little video footage, but that's from Italy.
Yes, Master.
And many other, you know, lollipop, you know, ice lolly, they're also from Italy. In any supermarket, you can find them, you know, for children without any animals tracing it. And bread and, you know, even French baguette, they don't put egg water on top to make it crispy or anything. They make it crispy without egg water. They are so nice, so nice. A small thing like that. And, you know, one time I couldn't find a parking place in Italy again. And that one gentleman, old gentleman, he passed by. He saw me struggle trying to fit in a small place to park, and I couldn't do it.
Whoa.
I was so frustrated, you know, knowing how good driver I am, you know. And then the old gentleman from passing by, he said, there is a park place over there, you know, and he showed it to me, just like 100 meters away. And then I said, where? I don't see it, because behind his house and all that. He said, okay, I go with you. And he hopped in my car. He told me left, right, left, right. In Italian, I understood. My God, am I a genius or what? I didn't even learn Italian.
Yes, Master.
You know how I learned Italian a long time ago. And then just forgot all about it. And I don't practice. I didn't live in Italy, so I forgot, of course. Then he showed me the parking place. Yes, and then he walked back to where he wanted to go.
That's so sweet.
And of course, I also walked to the town where I wanted to go, shopping or something. Yeah, because they have a bio shop, many bio shop in Italy, you know, for selling bio product, organic products. Yes, organic product.
Yes, Master.
And then when I came back to that park place, it's a long way I had to carry, and somebody even offered to carry my bag for me. Wonderful. And they say, there's another shop here. Why you go there? I said, oh, that is an organic and bio-vegetarian shop. That's why I went. Okay, have carry. And then when I came back to my parking space, oh, it's a major. You know what? I couldn't back up to park because there's somebody parked in another row behind my row.
Oh, I see.
Of course, any normal dum-dum driver would be able to get out of the situation, but I cannot. I try hard and I cannot. I just drive halfway, back up halfway, and then don't know. I couldn't know how to squeeze out of there. And the gentleman passed by
Oh.
and seeing me struggle. He said, "Okay, let me let me get your car out for you."
Wow.
And then but he couldn't get in my car, and then he couldn't even push the seat back because I have to push the seat in the front. You know how tall I am. And then he don't know how, so I pushed the seat back for him, but he couldn't drive the car because my car was like electric car.
I see.
Yeah, of course you can also have petrol if you don't have electric, because not everywhere in Europe they have electric station to charge your electric car. You have to charge it at home and drive, in a short while only. And a long distance, you have to put petrol. This is convenient, of course, for the time being. And he didn't know how to drive it because he doesn't have an electric car before. And he doesn't hear the noise when the key ignites the machine, because the electric car have no noise. He said, "Your car doesn't work, that's why." I said, no, sir. Let me show you. And then I said, "You just drive as usual. Just put your feet on the pedal and on the brake, and then just drive as usual car. It just don't make noise because it's electric car." He said, okay. And then in no time, he just got my car out of there.
Wow.
And that's another Italian. I met all these kind Italian people from nowhere. And they don't ask my question. They don't ask where I come from, what your name, my telephone number, nothing. It's not like that. They did it unconditionally. So I kissed the man's hand. I said, "Thank you so much. You saved my life." Otherwise, God knows how long I would stay in that spot until all the row of the back of my car gone away, gone home. Probably until midnight or something. Yes. My God, people are so kind.